Oh, so we got some sound deadening over there. It's already got a little bit in here. I'm going to put some more in down around there on that speaker. So we've got to get to that panel. We're going to take the strut brace off. We're going to move the amps, take the seats out, show how that all works. We're in the back now. If you haven't seen with these seats, they do this really cool thing where this pops up and this folds down. You take the headrest out, but then that folds flat. So we've got a couple bolts here. Take the seats out. So we've got 12mm bolts here. Another one here. That's those two. Another bolt just here. We've got one here. And one more here. And then the back seat can just stuck. Come out like that. And now we've got screws here, 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 and around the corner. Two up there, one up here. Also a really good idea, so you don't lose these screws. Get one of these little magnetic trays, holds all your screws in. Also, because this part of the plastic goes underneath here, you take this scuff plate off. I've also very carefully bent this back here. So this whole panel now moves pretty freely from there. So now you just got to kind of push it forward like that. And come around the front here, just give it a bit of a pull. And away it comes like that. So you can see in behind there. Next tricky thing is the seat belt. So I've pulled the seat belt through here, a little bit there, up here. So just got to take that bolt out there, which is 17mm. Then next we've got to take that one out there. So once you've taken those two out, then you can feed the seat belt through this hole, like that. And then you can take this whole piece out. So now the whole piece is out there. As you can see, the previous owner has done an extensive amount of sound deadener in here, which is amazing, which means I don't have to do it. But unfortunately, it's not on the other side of this panel, so on the outside, the inside of the outside panel, like up in here. So hopefully I can take the speaker out, maybe cut a hole in here or something, and put some more sound deadening in there to make it sound even better. Also, for those wondering, these are just Hertz 6.5 inch two-ways, the Uno series, 220 watt. They sound really good. I definitely recommend them. So you can see, there is no sound deadening at all on the inside of that panel. It's all in here. Also, I'm going to take this part of the seat belt off, obviously, because if I do that, much more space. Just like that. And the beauty is, it's being the retractable part, it can just, oh, I lied. Sat up there before. It should hopefully just stay like that, out of the way. So as you can see, much more room for activities. So the inside of these doors have been done, so you might be able to hear a bit more of a solid sound. But then back here, very tinny. It's not bad there. It's very tinny here, so I'll put a bit there, a little bit down there. So I'll be using this stuff, pinging. Got it from Roof Rack and Box. You see David down there in Dandenong, Melbourne. Quality stuff. Cut some space, cut some bits up and start putting it on. A good tip too, if you're doing this sort of thing in a very limited space like this, is get a piece of cardboard, that fits pretty easy inside the hole, that you can move around easily enough, and so that you can make all your pieces no bigger than that. This particular box I got, it's got 10 of these sheets that are approximately 77 centimeters by, let's say, 47 centimeters. And yeah, you get 10 of them. It was about 130 bucks. Yeah, you're obviously going to need one of these rollers, which I got for about 10 bucks. So, not bad. Found a good way to cut this stuff. So, me being a window tinter, I have access to sharp knives all the time. So, I just worked out that if I score it, I can cut through that metal layer both ways and just bend it and then cut through that, and it works really well. So that one sheet made 8 of these squares. It's roughly the same size as that bit of cardboard I showed before. So we look, probably do sort of, a couple there, maybe one and another half there. So looks like with this one sheet of 8 squares, I'm probably going to get both sides in there done. Right, so in case some of you didn't know too, pull the white paper off. It's really hard to do one-handed. Just pull this off, the backing, gives you nice and shows all the adhesive. It's also a really good idea to clean, like give the surface a wipe down inside, especially on a car like this that's been sitting around for, it's almost 25 years old at this point. Ask me how I found that out, because I tried to stick this piece on and it didn't stick because it was so dirty. Anyway, so you just, it's a bit hard to see, kind of put it into place, push it down with your hand. A bit hard to see, it's down in there. I've already done that bit there, another bit up here and another bit up there. It's about as much as what I do on that side. And you get your roller, and you just, with a good amount of pressure, just push and roll out on the surface of the sound deadening. Doesn't have to be super perfect, but it'll do the job. So now that those pieces are on, you can hear like not tinny anymore, all the way across. That's what we want. Effectively strengthens the panel from the inside so that the bass is a lot better in there, otherwise it just sounds like crap. So that's how you do that. So obviously somebody spent, as I said, a long time doing this whole rear end of the car. It's like that over the other side as well, which I'll get around to hopefully on the weekend. That hole ended up being just too small, so ended up going through there. And then you follow the process: seatbelt back on, speaker back in, panel back on, seatbelt back through, up, back in that bolt, back down in here, all those bolts in along there, screws. Another tip if you're doing this at home: passenger seat, this part's got to go underneath the driver's seat. It's got this little tab on the side, so it'll only go on one way. So passenger seat first, then driver's seat. Just like that, all back in. Probably took me about 10, maybe 15 minutes. This is even a better show. So that folds down, that's it. This bit folds like that. See it nice, flat back, ignore that. Once it's all back together. Alright, so from the back of my GTi, hopefully you now know how to take that panel off to get in behind there. The speaker cover too does actually just pop off from, I think, the front. Just a little pry tool in there and pops out. You can't get full access to the speaker holder though, just the speaker. Yeah, hopefully that's helped you take back seats out, take that panel off and do any sound deadening or speaker replacement or anything like that. Well, thanks for watching, and if you're on Facebook, and if you haven't already, jump onto the Proton Satria GTi Facebook page. It's a page I admin. It's quite busy. We get a lot of guys posting on there all the time, and girls. A lot of people from Malaysia as well, which can help with lots of different questions. There are some files on there as well for some engine repair stuff that's pretty helpful. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Uru.